Okay, man, we back. Mercy Sports Talk. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Let's talk about how much better did the Detroit Lions get after the draft and after the offseason. And then we're going to talk about where they still need to fill the holes at. Just my opinion. So let's get into it, man. Share the video, hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Appreciate the love, support. And I think they got better this offseason. They had no other choice but to get better. As far as from Matt Patricia's perspective, they got rid of all the bad or sour apples and on a team. When you get rid of dudes that are distractions like Quadric Diggs, Darius Slay, Damon Harrison, which he didn't really like the scheme, you improve your morale and your camaraderie amongst your team. It seemed like Darius Slay, after watching him and Quadric Diggs, from a serious point of view, it just seemed like they just didn't want to, they just respect Patricia no more, and rightfully so. With Patricia not listening to his soldiers about what scheme to play, where they better fit at, and using their input, and then after telling Darius Slay to stop sucking another man's penis. I mean, come on. He had made them sour apples. So what he's done is he got all his players in there. All these dudes, it's very, very rare that you're going to find a Mayhew guy on this team. The long snapper, Matthew Stafford, are probably some of the last Mohegans left on this squad as far as Mayhew people. So at the end of the day, one of the major improvements is that it's his guys. From Walker to Harris, if they going to start at safety, from Okuda to Desmond Trufant to Justin Coleman to the linebackers, Reggie Ragland, Jared Davis, to Vayi. They like Christian Jones, Jamie Collins, to Trey Flowers, to Danny Shelton, to Deshaun Hand. All of them his people. They got rid of Scott Pasqualoni that brought in Udlin from the Eagles in. Everything on that defense is Matt Patricia. So everybody knows what's expected of them. Everybody know that you in a position to be successful. You know what you're here for. If you're a linebacker, you on the inside, you ball here to fill the gaps and play on first and second down and be thumpers. That's what you're here for. If you Julian Okora or Jamie Collins, you brought here to play the Devin Kennard role. You Danny Shelton, you know what you playing. You here to plug. You here Deshaun Hand, you here to get upfield and get pressure. Trey Flowers, you here to get pressure. So everybody knows their role. All these are his people, Coleman, everything. So one of the biggest improvements is he has fully implemented his system. He has fully implemented his soldiers to carry out the mission at hand. The show is Matt Patricia's. There's no more, weeding out the bad guys. He got rid of all the bad guys. He got rid of all the bad fits. Harrison, who didn't fit and didn't want to play the 3 technique. He got rid of Darius Slay and Quadric Diggs. He got rid of all those guys. So all the guys that's here that's probably going to be starting and getting significant playing time is him and Bob Quinn's guys defensively. So it should be a better understanding about what they want, guys they handpick. So from that aspect, when people talk about talent, sometimes talent don't work well if the fit ain't right. You can have a talented running back, for example. You know what I'm saying? But what he do well is, he run outside the tackles, he catch the ball, he run the sweeps and stuff of that nature, but you trying to run him like a power back inside the tackles. All right, that's not going to work. If you watch the OJ documentary, they coach tried to turn OJ into a receiving back, and he couldn't catch. So OJ not being able to catch the ball, and they tried to do some things that he wasn't used to. OJ failed, and he was considered a bust. They brought a coach in that ran the ball. All of a sudden, OJ that guy. So he got the fit. The talent might not be better, but the improvement is the fit. His system is fully implemented. He got the soldiers in place. That's an improvement. He got guys that are going to do what he say do. They're not going to question him what they do. They know what the scheme is. They know what they brought here is. You're not going to get no revolt. You're not going to get no pushback and no pullback. His guys are there. So from an overall defensive camaraderie standpoint, the improvement is there. The system is implemented. The soldiers are there to carry out the mission. Offensively, they improved with speed with DeAndre Swift out the backfield. Instantly, you get a dynamic running back out the backfield. You know what I'm saying? You get a change of pace back. Kerryon has been the bridge between a speed back and a power back. He kind of can do a little bit of everything, catch the ball out the backfield. But now you got your change of pace back. Not quite Jive at best, but, you know, a guy that can catch it, run it, got real game speed, got 4.4 speed. So, you know, they upgrade offensively. The improvement is they brought some speed to the backfield. You know, that's the improvement. Now, they got younger across the offensive line. Now, is younger better? Man, we got to see. They got a right tackle in Big V that's going to probably play right tackle that I heard ain't that good, so I can't really say it's a downgrade or upgrade until we see him. But in the interior, you going with Jonah Jackson and Stenberg or Wiggins and Dow, we got to see what happens. So really, I can't say the offensive line is an improvement, but offensively, the one place they did improve is putting speed in their backfield to change the pace back. So other than that, that's kind of where they really improved that. And also they brought on a guy from New Mexico that can help with the return duties as well too if he make the team. But between him and Tyler Johnson, I think it's going to come down to the loser will probably be on the practice squad or be on another squad somewhere else. So where they improved that is defensively, I see the most improvement as far as everybody there is Patricia guys. You know, offensively, I see the improvement being the speed out the backfield. But to see where they still have holes at, you got to see if that punter is the real deal. That's something nobody talking about. Punter is very, very critical into changing, you know, field position and all that other stuff. So they got to see if they punter the real deal. And if they punter ain't the real deal, they got to find them a punter. So the jury kind of still out with the punter. We still got Prater here. You still got Agnew on the roster, and you got some other dudes that can handle the kick return responsibilities. But all the biggest holes on this team is still the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? That's still the biggest hole. You talking about you don't know how Big V going to do at right tackle. You don't know how the rookie's going to do at guard. It seemed like they gambling with Matthew Stafford's career here. You know what I'm saying? Because the biggest holes is still in the trenches. And that's how you win football games. So if they rookie guards or whoever play guard don't step up this year, and they don't open holes or they don't pass protect well for Matthew Stafford, it's gonna be problems. And this is the worst year to kind of tinker with the O-line and you know what I'm saying? It's the worst year to do that because you may not have a full training camp or a full OTAs and mini camp. You know, so really the biggest holes is the trenches, protecting Matthew Stafford and also interior lineman depth. I don't see the depth in the interior line. With Danny Shelton and Deshaun Hand and Trey Flowers, I like them, but who really behind them? Austin Bryant from Clemson last year, is he healed from his pectoral muscle? I think that's his name. They gonna go with PJ Hall if he's still on the roster to back up Danny Shelton in the middle. You know, so they still got to find some depth at defensive linemen. It just don't seem like Matt Patricia values defensive linemen like the rest of the National Football League. If you look at the Redskins front four, Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Jonathan Allen, and Deron Payne. That's a tremendous front seven. The front four, excuse me. So, like I said, I still have my concerns. I still think they need to upgrade right tackle and move Big V on the inside. And I think they need to upgrade left guard. And if, you know, Jonah Jackson come in, he able to start and produce right away, well, you know, you also want to have a veteran behind him that can produce. And we've seen Kenny Wiggins and Joe Dow. They're not that good. So it just seemed like, you know, Stafford is probably going to be on the run for his life this year if they don't kind of add a few veterans there to help balance everything out. But, hey, we'll see. We'll see. But those are the places I think they need to improve at. And those are places I think they already improved at. So the defense, I think everybody knowing what Patricia wants, and they're not going to question them. They're not going to revolt in the locker room or get no pullback. He got all his guys in place, so it ain't no excuses. Offensively, they improved the speed in the backfield. And amongst the offensive line, I'm still concerned there. And the defensive line, I'm still concerned there. But we got a long way to go. We got veterans that's going to be released. We got undrafted free agents. We got trades. Don't forget Yannick Ngakoue still out there. Leonard Fournette still out there. Jadeveon Clowney still out there. Marcel Darius still out there. So there are some guys to be had out there for the Detroit Lions. So we'll see. And I think they'll put some finishing touches on the line and put some finishing touches on the D-line if they want to be successful in 2020. Let me know what you guys think. Motor City Sports Talk. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links in the description. If you got business question, require response, video question, just want to follow us there. please do. I want to make a donation. Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. We go.